Hey, church family. My name is Eldridge, and I'm here to share my testimony with you today. So, growing up, I was in church all my life. My dad was a pastor for several years, and I was in church every time the doors were open Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday nights, you name it. RAs, the whole nine yards, church camps, I was there. I was always around spiritual things. So, you could say that Jesus has always been a part of my life, so to speak. But when I was young, I did not understand the concept of having a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. But as I got a little older and my parents explained it to me more as I was growing up, I began to understand that just growing up in church doesn't make you automatically a Christian. It doesn't give you that personal relationship with Christ just because you're in church when the doors are open or just because you talk about Jesus. And so I began to realize that, and I prayed the prayer, as they say, and asked Jesus into my heart. But as I began to get a little older, I began to wrestle with wondering if I was really saved. And actually, around Easter Sunday, about 10 years ago, so in 2010, it was just before Easter Sunday, several weeks prior, I had begun to really struggle with my salvation and wondering if it was real. And I began to have conversations with my dad and try to determine whether or not it was just the devil trying to distract me and trying to make me think that I wasn't good enough and trying to pull me away from Jesus, or if it was truly a lack of salvation. And I came to the realization after a lot of prayer and a lot of reading and a lot of discussing that I was not truly a believer. And it was, in fact, the Lord convicting me of my lack of fruit and my lack of walk with Him and my lack of salvation. And so on Easter Sunday, 10 years ago, this will be my 10-year anniversary this year on Easter Sunday. I prayed and asked the Lord into my heart sincerely. I repented. I asked Him to turn me from my sins, turn me to Him, to perform that 180 in my heart and bring me to Him. And I'm very thankful for that. And ever since then, it's been a whole new journey. Everybody, I still struggle just like everyone else. And the devil will constantly try and turn you away from Him and will try to throw distractions in your life as He's done me. But thankfully, due to Jesus' saving grace and the power of God's grace in my life, I have been saved. And I am thankful for the Lord's work in my life, and He can do the same for you.